Day number 330 of vlogging every day. How we guys doing today? Today we're going to be doing Survivor Series War Games today. I'm going to go over the winners and basically put my background on what actually happened. So we're going to kick things off with the Women's War Games match. Team Rhea Ripley versus Team Asuka. I will be going back and forth of superstars that were in the match. Obviously Rhea Ripley having Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, and AJ Lee. And Asuka having Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and Becky Lynch. Obviously it's the first in their career for Lash Legend and AJ Lee being in the War Games match. Obviously, Io Sky being in her 7th War Games match, which was absolutely crazy. Jessica Carr was one of the officials in that match, and Becky Lynch also has like a thing going on with her and referee Jessica Carr. It started off Charlotte Flair and Asuka going back and forth. Obviously, the advantages go to Charlotte Flair's team because Charlotte won the advantage that night on SmackDown. So Charlotte had help. What better done than Io Sky? Io Sky came in, helped her out, and the Man was the second to enter for the Asuka's team. And then right after, it was AJ Lee for the team of Charlotte Flair. And then it was Nia Jax. And Nia Jax came and completely demolished the entire ringside area. Not ringside area, but the entirety of that match. Nice counting down. Alexa Bliss enters in to make the save. Obviously, Nia Jax was back on her feet. I think it was Kairi before Nia, but it was Kairi Sane next. And this was getting all crazy already. Obviously, Mommy Rhea Ripley being the last woman to enter for that match for Charlotte Flair's team and for her team, I should say. And obviously Asuka having Lash Legend at the end. Obviously the match ended with a Black Widow right on Becky Lynch. Obviously having that tap out submission. Jessica Carr ringing the bell. And that's pretty much it. Nice little match right there. Obviously some tension going on with referee Jessica Carr and Becky Lynch. And of course, Becky can't take defeat. So, we're handing it out to Team Rhea Ripley with the win there on the Women's War Games match. Alright, here we go. The next match I'm going to go into is the Intercontinental Championship match between Dirty Dominic Mysterio, or I should say it in my way, Trash Bag Dominic Mysterio, taking on the 17-time WWE Champion and current Intercontinental Champion, John Cena. And a nice little match there. Obviously, Dominic Mysterio having the Judgment Day by his side, Roxanne Perez. And, Raquel Rodriguez. Those two were ejected by ringside. And then, JD and Finn try to help John Cena, completely overpowered the both of them. So, therefore, John Cena completely countered, what Dominic Mysterio had in mind. Dominic Mysterio also had more tricks up his sleeves, obviously, because, you know, why wouldn't he not win the way that superstars are supposed to? That did open the door for John Cena finishing it off. It did spark the return of Liv Morgan. Obviously, Liv Morgan still not medically cleared to compete. Slapping Dominic Mysterio in the face and low-blowing John Cena and helping Dominic Mysterio win the Intercontinental Championship for the second time in his career. I'm pissed off when I say that, but nothing I can say. Referee's decision is final. John Cena's last match will be in Washington, D.C., December 13th at Saturday Night's Main Event. I also do think it is going to be a match for Dominic Mysterio to defend the Intercontinental Championship. Alright, it is time for the WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella to go one-on-one with the Women's World Champion La Primera, Stephanie Valkyrie. Stephanie Valkyrie had a lot of respect for the WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella wanting the Women's World Championship added to her resume. The only resume Stephanie Valkyrie wants is the resume of putting down a WWE Hall of Famer. And that's what it is. Stephanie Valkyrie successfully defending the Women's World Championship against Nikki Bella. It's not over for Nikki Bella. She's coming back, baby. And at the finale, the main event, the Men's War Games match. Team Roman Reigns versus Team Brock Lesnar. It did start off with World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk versus Braun Breaker. Obviously, Braun Breaker having that nice little advantage. And again, I'm gonna try and go in order. Obviously, there was something that went all over the place. Drew McIntyre came in for the save of Braun Breaker. Obviously, Braun Breaker not having any of it when it came to Drew McIntyre. And then it opened the door for the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes to make the save for CM Punk. And having Punk, Cody, and Roman all having that nice little alternative when it comes to that. It did open the door for the Maverick for the YouTuber Logan Paul. Making it a 3-on-2 assumption. Jimmy Uso came in with the save for Team Punk. And it did open the door for the 330-pound Odzilla, Big Bronson Reed, coming into that to save the match and completely annihilate the entire field. It did open the door for main event Jey Uso to make the save. Jey Uso yeeting in the middle of the match. Punk was not having any of it. Continue pounding people with the steel chair. As soon as the time for Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, to come out. And obviously having the Oracle Paul Heyman by his side back. Or I should say the Advocate Paul Heyman right back in his side. Did open the door for the OTC, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, to make the save for that. I'm gonna go over the rules of the War Games match because that match should have ended when Brock Lesnar walked out of the cage itself. So here it is. Two superstars begin in the ring. It goes for 5 minutes. The team with the advantage starts it off, and then it goes with the 3-minute intervals. If you escape the cage, you forfeit the match for your team. The match does not actually start until all 10 men are in there, and then the War Games officially begins. You can win by pinfall submission. That's pretty much it. Brock Lesnar, obviously having to escape the cage to go one-on-one with Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar hitting the F5 on Roman Reigns, sending him through the announce table, bringing the Tribal Chief right back in the ring for a nice little beatdown. As War Games commence, it does open the door for Roman Reigns to have that nice little brass knuckles after spearing the YouTuber Logan Paul right in half. And Roman Reigns started knocking everybody out with those brass knucks. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, ending it off with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar looking for an F5 on Jey Uso. Roman Reigns countered that with a spear, cutting that table right in half. It did open the door for the Masked Man to enter the War Game structure, super kick CM Punk in the head, and putting him down with one more stomp as he escapes the cage, handing the win to Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker pinned the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Who is the man in that mask? Everybody is saying it's Austin Theory. I'm saying it's Seth freaking Rollins. But I knew Seth had a shoulder injury, something that your boy is pretty much going through right now. But it's got to be Seth Rollins. I don't see anybody stealing super kick and a curb stomp, or in a curb stomp, except for Seth freaking Rollins, the man who made that group, the man who made that moveset, and his hatred towards CM Punk is coming right back. As Roman Reigns pays some respect for CM Punk, looks at Cody Rhodes one more time and tells Cody it will be the last time that they will ever team. Just remember that. Playing the fact that the OTC is coming for Cody Rhodes in the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Could be if Roman Reigns is able to either win the Elimination Chamber or winning the Royal Rumble. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Make sure you guys turn on post notification with that little bell icon so you guys be notified every single time I upload a video. I'm uploading every single day. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on any of it. Again, guys, this is day number 330, I believe. 330 or 329. I think it's 330. But as I always say, guys, it's your boy Anthony. Let's go back and physics. And I'm out, guys. Peace. Yee.